Well, good morning, YouTube. See, the sun is coming up. It's time to head to Minnesota. A couple more minutes, we're going to pull out of here and head over towards NorthField, visit with our friends Brendan and Ron for a little bit. I've also got to make arrangements to drop off our awning with the awning manufacturer to get a few repairs done on it. So it's time to say goodbye to Rapid City. Hey everybody, a little bit of a post-edit note here. As I'm editing this video, I decided to do something a little bit different. A couple of people had commented that they didn't care for the music or that they wanted to hear the sound of the truck running and so on and so forth. You know, and I've tried this before and wasn't real happy with the way that the audio comes across of Goliath. And I don't know if it's because maybe I don't have any insulation on the inside of Goliath because the cab of that truck is still under construction. It had water leaks in there in the past, and so all of the the headliner and the carpet and panels, they were all rotted. So I ripped it all out and I put some temporary stuff in there, but it doesn't have any insulation, no sound deadening or anything like that. So I just didn't really think it sounded very good. But I decided to try something different on this. So everything you're about to see here is pretty much unedited. And I mean that by, I didn't speed up the video in certain areas. I left it all real time. I didn't change the audio to put music over it or to lower the actual audio for the clip, so you'll even hear Katie and I talking a little bit in the background. But I figured to give this a try. You know, I was always afraid to make it too boring, but I'm just gonna let it roll like this for right now, and you guys tell me what you think, whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it. And I'm not saying I'm never gonna put music in again, because sometimes you just need music to fill the space. But as I'm editing it, some of it doesn't sound too bad, so long as it isn't too drawn out or boring. And I hope everybody likes it. So watch what's coming and tell me what you think. have stopped here in Mitchell, South Dakota. Exit 332. The same fuel stop we stopped at on the way in, the I-90 Travel Center. Remember, we talked about fuel prices. The fuel price here is currently $3.04. Back in Rapid City, it was $3.76 or $3.77. So at 108 gallons that I just filled up, that's a big savings. And so I'm gonna run inside now, get some coffee and maybe a snack. But notice first, I pulled forward from the fuel island. That's the courteous thing to do. Don't go into the store, leave your truck at the fuel island. Pull up so somebody else can do their business. And I was actually a little bit tired too, so before I fueled up the truck, I actually took about a 30-minute nap. Just kind of nodding off for a little bit. So I got my coffee. I've also checked our load, make sure everything was secure. Had to make a few adjustments. Some things were shifting around a little bit, but it's time to get back on the road. All right, guys, I also want to mention, it has been really windy today. I've been fighting the left-hand pull all day long. The truck keeps wanting to go to the median. Actually, it's so bad that at one point, a few motorcycles had passed us, well, a number of times, and you can see that they were actually leaning sideways, trying to compensate for the wind, trying to blow them. So it's been a little challenging. All right, we're back on the road. We're only about 80 miles or so, I think, from the Minnesota border. So we're just gonna get going, get through Sioux Falls, and hit Minnesota.
Get your credit card. Wipe your eye. It looks like you have
Made it to Brendan Ron's house. It's only about 7 o'clock in the evening, so it's, like I said, got here early enough that I wanted, and all is good. So, as you can see, in order to make his driveway, we have to disconnect the truck from the trailer. So, I disconnected out in the street, and then Ron hooks my trailer to his truck and pulls it in so we can get it all in here. But so we're gonna hang out here for the next couple of days and visit with them and just kind of relax a little bit. I did notice I got some wire showing on one of my trailer tires as we put it in here, and a brake is clinking. So it looks like I have to service the trailer before we head out. But for now, we're gonna go inside and get something to eat because we are hungry. But I think that's gonna conclude this video. I know it's a short one, not a lot of footage in there today. I didn't record a lot coming in because my phone is still trying to upload the video that I started uploading this morning, and it just won't seem to upload. So I guess the connection is not great. So if you're wondering why that video is late, well, you're already gonna watch that one before you see this one. So you'll understand why, at least by that point. So guys, thank you for watching and have a good night. And until the next time I see you, keep those engines running.